Hey guys, good morning. Today we are at Lake Louise. Are you looking for a budget-friendly trip in Banff? So were we. And therefore we checked out rentals outside Banff area to be accurate in Calgary. I say that explicitly because accommodations within the Banff town area as well as around it would be quite expensive until you score a good deal. We however stayed with our friends because they were kind enough to invite us there, and I think it was amazing to be with them. And that means we did not have to spend as much money as we thought we would for accommodation. Moving on, as I mentioned in my previous video, if you haven't watched my previous Banff video, I will link it in the description box below. Go check it out after you finish this one. So like I have mentioned before, the entrance to Banff National Park is $21 for one day. However, for day 2 of our trip there, it cost us $0 because it was July 1st and I'm assuming it was because of Canada Day. However, otherwise, it's $21 for park entrance. The view on the way obviously is amazing. But before we get to see the lakes, let's discuss on how to book the tickets and details around it. Choose one of your days in Banff to visit both these lakes, one after the other. The best time to see both of these lakes is now. To be precise, both these lakes are open from June to mid-October, so hurry up. Now the most important question is, can you drive yourself to Moraine Lake? The straight answer to that is no, you cannot. Moraine Lake is closed to personal vehicles all year round, so the question is, how do you get there? We will discuss that in a bit. Now the next question would be, can I drive myself to Lake Louise? And the answer is yes. However, that's not recommended. Because of how popular the lake is, it's almost always crowded and parking spots there are pretty much limited. So if you are on a time crunch like we were, then it's not recommended. So what's the best way to visit both these places together, you may ask? That's the shuttle bus service. Visit Parks Canada website and select the shuttle bus service shown on screen. You have to drive towards Lake Louise Park and Ride. You will see plenty of directions on the road. There are 3 bus slots available for you to book from. Here's a twist. You cannot just book it anytime you want. You will have to book your slot exactly 2 days prior to your intended visit to these lakes. And that too, sharp at 8 AM Calgary time or 10 AM Toronto time. For my Indian friends out there, it's exactly like booking Tatkal train tickets. Now let's say you're on the website, on time, you've selected a slot, but then you realize, oh, you know what? I will change it to something else. And you go back and boom, it's gone. That slot will be gone, every other slot will be locked too. You just can have one option, so be prepared before you start booking your tickets. Moving on. Once you reach the parking lot, you will see 2 different shuttle buses parked. One will take you to Lake Louise and the other to Moraine Lake. This shuttle service costs only $8 per head and can be used throughout the day. Although the counters here show the cost of each ticket, the Park Canada website clearly states that you must book your tickets online and in advance. We chose to go to Lake Louise first.
Lake Louise?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, please.
Thank you.
Go.
So we are here at the entrance and it is raining. So it was raining hail right now. It is now drizzling a little bit. We are all on our jackets because it's a little bit cold. Not expected, but you cannot.
It's worth the.
Oh my god, look at that! I'm gonna show it to you. As expected, both the lakes were filled with tourists just like us. But the view is exceptional. Given it was Canada Day, there was a bagpiper and the music added to the aesthetics of the place. We also got to see canoe race. Of course, there are restaurants, washrooms, and shops here. Shops that sell great art pieces, but are quite expensive. When you go on a budget like we did, maybe just stick to fridge magnets. We then went on a short hike of just 1.8 kilometers to Fairview Point. I held onto the power bank because my phone could not handle the beauty. Of the lakes, we are going on a walk uphill. It's almost a 1.5 kilometer walk to a viewpoint from where you can look out to the blue waters beneath, which this is a fairly steep uphill trek, so let's go and enjoy it. There's one thing, there can be bears. If you see a grizzly bear, you're not supposed to run. If you see a brown bear, yeah, or black bear, I don't know. I don't want to see a bear.
Soniya, how is it?
1.5 kilometers is nothing, but when it is like this, it's everything. Guys, I think I've climbed a mountain. I'm so exhausted. This is ridiculous. It feels like I've been walking for...
Chill people, chill.
Yeah, the people who say chill are all stuck. Partially I think it's because we are talking a lot and making jokes out of everything we see. I'm shooting, right? So maybe that's why. I hope the view is good. Let's head back to catch the shuttle bus and go on our next destination, Moraine Lake. We chose a smaller hike here, which is less demanding than the one at Lake Louise. But the view from here again is breathtaking.
റോക്കി മൗണ്ടൻസ് കൂടെ അങ്ങ് ദൂരെ സോണിയ നിൽപ്പുണ്ട് ഗൈസ്. ദുർഘടമായ പാതയാണ് ഗൈസ്. We sat here for quite some time, enjoyed the breeze, had a snack, and then walked back to the base. You can rent canoes here, but it's $140 for 1 hour. And each canoe can accommodate 2 to 3 people. We skipped it, maybe next time. Who's to say that we will not go there again? The difference between the colors of these lakes is prominent. While the water at Moraine Lake is azure blue, the water at Lake Louise is more turquoise and aqua. Oh, these are washrooms. Do not go in there. Reminds me of Flowerpot Island and the disasters that unfolded there. These are so unhygienic, I can't even explain. They just don't have water, I think. I don't know, they were just so unhygienic. However, the washrooms at Lake Louise as well as the park and ride parking lot, They're good, so you can use them, just not this place. Oh, I forgot to mention, the way you find your bus here is by looking at the flags. They tell you if the bus is going to either of the lakes or to the park and ride station. I think Park and Ride basically is the Lake Louise ski resort, and so it has a nice ambience, has a bar cum restaurant, washrooms and souvenir shops. We spotted this Canada Day special smoked brisket poutine, so we decided to try it. And it was worth the money. So that's it. We are saying goodbye to the two beautiful, amazing lakes Alberta had. Hopefully we see more. I will check back in with you later on, maybe in a different video. But I hope you guys like this video, and let me interrupt myself there. Don't forget to comment down below if you have any questions, and I will be glad to answer as much as I know, or I'll try finding it for you. If you even like the video, like it, share it with your friends, let everybody see the beauty of these lakes in Canada. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell icon so that the next time I post a video, you don't miss it out. Until next time, bye!
ഞാൻ നിങ്ങൾ നടക്കുന്നിടത്ത് എല്ലാം നോട്ടം തിരിച്ച് അങ്ങനെ നിന്നോട്ടോ. അയ്യോ ഞാൻ കൂടെ വന്നു, കുഴപ്പമുണ്ടോ?
Because how popular Luke Lee